Hi there, it's Robert McCormack, and doing my match reaction today for Man United 0, Aston Villa 1. Obviously, a terrible result. Thought the result was a little bit fortunate for Villa, but they certainly deserved at least a point. Wish Bruno, had, well, I can't believe he took the penalty, to be honest with you. It makes no sense to me. Um, Absolutely terrible penalty, he shouldn't have been taking it. At least the only good thing that coming out of that is that he won't be taken anymore because, this Ronaldo's thing, and in pressure moments you'd expect Ronaldo to put it away, whereas Bruno is, well, you just don't know what you're ever going to get with Bruno. Back to the game, I thought it was quite poor today, actually. I think, obviously, if you look at social media, there's a lot of people that every game, if you don't win 25-0, that people like sack the manager, the team are rubbish, blah, blah, blah. But today, I think, was the first time where I thought, right, that's not good today, and they need to improve. It was as simple as that. It was a poor day at the office. I feel a little bit for the manager in terms of that there were two defensive injuries, and in terms of that, I feel like he would have made an earlier sub for the second sub if he hadn't been restricted, knowing that he could only make one sub. So all these people saying, why didn't you bring on Matic or Van der Beek or Sancho or whoever on the hour mark or after? It's not real life. But yeah, having said that, I would have brought on Cavani a little bit earlier, and it was definitely the right person to bring on was Cavani. Yeah, so De Gea, I've seen De Gea get a lot of plaudits today. To be honest, I'm not sure why. I thought his distribution was poor, apart from one good pass out in the first half, out to the left wing. My friend actually says that he didn't mean that, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, so that was a good pass. I thought he could have done even better for the goal. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with De Gea today, but I've seen some people giving him sixes and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I don't see why, but good luck to him. I thought Varane didn't have a great game today. I'm glad that we signed Varane, and he's obviously a good centre back, but he's been skinned at least twice in every game so far this season, off memory, and so it's not all plain sailing with Varane. We need to watch that, because he can't keep getting done so easily. He's supposed to be there for them things not to happen. But he wasn't bad or anything. It was just, not great. Maguire, I thought, was not great, to be honest. I will say I don't think any of the team played particularly well. So I can make this quite quick, really, because I thought Shaw was horrendous, and I like Luke Shaw, but he was horrendous. Before he went off injured. Wan-Bissaka done okay, nothing great. I'm a big McTominay fan. I thought he was not really in the game today, which was just honest. I thought Fred, who I'm not a fan of, I thought Fred was one of our better players. And again, if you go on social media, just because whenever Man United don't win the game, or sometimes even when we do win the game, but whenever Man United don't win the game, it's usually Fred's fault or McTominay's fault or McFred's fault, without actually watching the game or realising where the actual problems were. I thought Fred done okay today. I like to call it how it is rather than just, choose my favourites. And then the front four were quite poor. I thought Bruno started well, and then, bad attitude got worse. Pogba I thought was pretty much non-existent the whole game, which was a shame. Greenwood shooting on sight. So I like it to some respect, and at least he was lively, but a couple of times he definitely should have laid a couple of people in, so that was poor from Mason, and he needs to improve that. And Ronaldo was just, not many chances, to be fair, so, I just felt a bit for him. I thought Dalot done okay when he came on, nothing great. And Cavani, I thought he should have done better for the goal we conceded, but also he won the penalty, so yeah, it'll be good now he's back, and it'll be interesting to see how he fits Cavani into the team, because for me, he has to play. He's certainly one of our best players, and it'd just be interesting how he does that, because I'm not a massive fan of five at the back, but I do think that Cavani has to play, so I don't know if they can find another formation that that does that. Yeah, I will say that I think people underestimated Villa today. Just because they lost Jack Grealish doesn't mean they're not a good team. They played Chelsea off the pitch a couple of weeks ago. I know they lost the game, but they murdered them until they went 1-0 down. And we've seen today anyway from the other results, you know, there's 4 good teams in the league, but there's no great team. You know, Liverpool have drawn against Brentford. Chelsea have got absolutely murdered with no shots at home to City, and everyone talk about Chelsea like they're the best team that ever lived. I mean, if Man United played a back 5 and 3 defensive midfielders, I mean, I'd hate to think what people would be saying. So, you know, people need to, you know, actually look at what's going on rather than just think that, you know, Man United and Ollie and the players are the worst team ever, and, you know, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool are going to play 38, win 38. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, look, it was, at the end of the day, it was a poor result, and we can't let it happen again. Questions have to be asked, and we need a big performance against Villarreal on Tuesday. I'll see you then. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.